What's up everybody, I'm the Derek Frank, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a ceiling mounted microphone stand for your home studio to save you a lot of space. Here we go. So one of the biggest issues that most home studios and even professional studios have is just not having enough space. That's why I moved my studio inside the house, but that doesn't mean that I still have as much space as I want. So one of the things that I did in my old studio and in this studio was I made a couple ceiling mount stands for my overheads for my drums. This can also be done for your vocal mic if you have a certain space that you like to stand in often, or maybe you want to ceiling mount your microphone for your broadcast so you don't have to have it like right under your face. But I'm going to show you how to do that. As always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and bell icon so you get notified when I do these how-to videos and my backstage videos and all the other things I do. If you have an idea for things you want me to cover, leave it in the comments section below. I love hearing your comments. All right, first thing we have to do is go over to Lowe's and pick up some supplies. Let's go. So first thing you need to do is come to Lowe's, and they've got this little section of, make your own hipster desk or shelves. And then you need one of these guys right here. So we're gonna get that today. And that's step number one. Number two thing you're gonna need is a pipe cutter. Now we're gonna need a 3/4 inch because that's what we got, and it's about $13. Pretty simple stuff. All of it is in the same plumbing aisle with the PVC pipes and galvanized pipes. Self-checkout is closed. That's disappointing. I'm one of the rare people that absolutely love self-checkout. So apparently Lowe's is not a big fan of people vlogging in their stores, especially in the plumbing section. They came up and asked me to stop videoing stuff. Who knew? All right, now that we are back from Lowe's, I've got the parts here, so let's get this opened up. Oh, looks like it's already opened a little bit. So here we go. So this is what you need. This is a 3/4 inch, what is the exact term? 3/4 inch standard railing flange. It looks like this. And it's missing the screws. Great. All right, well, I have to head back to Lowe's and get a replacement, so I'll be right back, you guys.
One eternity later.
All right, I've got the replacement. Now we can get started. So we've got our supplies, we've got our pipe cutter, we've got our mic stand, we've got our flange, and we also need a stud finder.
Because I'm a stud.
Now, it's not necessary to have a stud finder, but it is gonna help you locate the studs in your ceiling. That way you're not making extra holes and having to patch them and repair them later. I have a stand here. This is a really cool Hercules stand, and I just took the base off of it, and luckily this stand fits perfect in there. All we'll have to do is tighten it up. But if you have like a regular mic stand that's too long for what you're needing, or you just need to cut it to size depending on your ceiling height in your room, that's where the pipe cutter comes in. So just put your pipe cutter at the desired location, and then just give it a couple twists, pop that thing off. If you need some help on how to cut a pipe, I'll put a link in the description below to find a good video. I'm not gonna waste time today on that though. Next step, let's get this baby mounted. So I was really lucky with my ceiling that I have a wood beam that I could mount this to. But if you don't have that, make sure you locate a stud that you can secure these into. So I just used 2 wood screws and then put some washers on there just so that the screw heads wouldn't go all the way through, and got that mounted. And I went ahead and did 2 of them at once. And as you can see, not only do they look really great, but they're super functional because I can move them around and have them all over the drum set. And you can even spin them around if you need to. great if you also want to put your vocal microphone on there. And on these you can tell I put a boom stand on here. This boom stand gives me a longer throw so I can get my overheads in place and I can move them around depending on what I'm doing for my drum recordings. The next step was mounting the microphone cables so that they don't have to run on the floor. So I just wrapped them around here, ran them up to the ceiling, and just got a little U-clamp and then just kind of ran this around the ceiling all the way up under the Millennium Falcon.
Chewie, we're home.
Back up these cables, and then I made a little channel with some other cables and then down into my interface. So now that I've got these cables run, everything is pretty much always set up to use. I plug them into my Warm Audio WA412, and I use 2 channels dedicated just for those 2 overheads at all times. As you can tell as I talk, those green lights that are hitting are from those overheads, and you can adjust all those settings however you need them. And then from there it goes into my PreSonus 1824C interface. And that's all there is to it. I mean, I know this is a short video, but you don't have to overcomplicate things. The main thing is to start recording. If you always have an excuse as to why you don't record, you're gonna end up like me, where it took me several years to start my YouTube channel because I always thought like I needed this thing and that thing, or I just needed things to be set up better and it would make me more creative, when in reality, I just need to hit the record button and you need to do the same thing. So, again, just get your flange, get the mic stand you want to use. If you need a boom stand, that's great. Stud finder. And then get it mounted to the ceiling and place it where you need it to go. Don't overcomplicate it. Get it started. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. We'll be back with another video soon. Take care, guys.